Thank you very much. My name is Elise Habimana. I'm a coordinator of this team. As a group, we were focused on the project which is called Culture Dynapathy under the Comfort Culture Goal. On myself, I worked on two cultures which are um, Hawaiian poi and Japanese rice, as well as my own culture which is called Awajumba culture. In Hawaiian, uh, poi used as the main significant in their culture because they believe that they are originated from the same island with poi or with taro as the raw materials used when they are producing poi. Also, um, they take poi as one of the four gods, where they said that it helped them to give them sunshine as well as life giver. In addition, they said that poi helped them to sit together when they are shaking like corns. Uh, Instead of Hawaiian poi, also I worked on Japanese rice, where I found that it is difficult to find any it is difficult to find any family who are not eating rice because all meal of Japanese contain rice. Again, Japanese rice helped Japanese during the during the ancient time because it was used in their trades during exchanging it from other products. Moreover, Japanese rice was used by soldiers during the battle in the Second World War because some civilian people used to eat other food instead of eating rice so as to keep rice for Japanese soldiers. Uh, this part of Japanese rice, also I worked on my culture, which is called our Jomba culture. Also in our culture, um, there are food and drinks, also animals that are significant in our culture. Starting on Urguagua or banana beer, we use the Urguagua in many ceremonies so as to increase our thought as well as ideas. Also, um, in our culture, cows have more significance because when you are friends with another person, in order to strengthen your friendship, you give him or her a cow. Moreover, cows are used more importantly in giving dowry for the parents of a bride, so as to give them like thanks because they gave you their girl. Also, in our culture of our Jomba culture, we mainly eat imyumbati so as to symbolize that we have strength of doing everything. As a reader in this group, I, I found that no one can't be a reader because I read this group as well as reading my topic of Japanese rice and a Hawaiian poi. So thank you very much. I can give floor to Irumba Claude. So before giving him floor, someone who have a question can ask.
So thank you so much, Elise. You really explained different cultures in our your culture called the Wazomba, Hawaiian poi, and Japanese rice. But um, I've got different questions. So, how do you manage to get those information since you are from Rwanda? You don't know what you like. I don't know if you traveled and go there and get information. So, I would like to know more information on how you get to know information from Hawaiian poi, Japanese rice, and something like that. Some clarify those questions.
Thank you very much, Irumba, for a good question. Uh, in order to know those information, I remember in 2018 uh, when I was when I was in Karongi. I make like a long distance travel with a Hawaiian person where we used to share ideas about our culture. He told me that is the reason why he told me all of the culture about Hawaiian, where he told me that they ate rice. Mm, Also, I tried to search Google to find to find more information, and I really found that the information that he gave me was totally same as I found on the Google. Also about Japanese rice, uh, in 2018, I worked on the Japanese company and I met with a Japanese person who was called Akihiro. Uh, I asked him why always we ate rice, always rice, and he told me more about rice and why it is more significant in their culture. Also about our Jomba culture, I approached my grandfather, my parents, as well as attending more ceremonies of our culture. Thank you very much. So Ilumba can go to the next.
So thank you so much, Elise, for clarifying the points. Also, I've worked on different cultures, including Tringit Poltrach, tailgating at football games, and as well as my culture called Awanyidine. So starting from first culture, which is called Tringiti Poltrach, I have found that Tringiti Poltrach are the culture from people in Alaska, United States, where people are lovingly showing much respect through culture called Poltrach. Poltrach is a culture of gift giving. So if I have something and I find you like having nothing, I approach you and help you by giving you something. I can give you like a cow. I can give you something related to what you need. So it was like most significant in this culture. In Tringiti Postrach, like they used to celebrate different events, including naming young stars, wedding in a wedding ceremony. So in those wedding